In 2021, I remember doing 45 approaches in one day. I was out for about 4 hours, just non-stop. Honestly, it wasn't even a great day. I got 4 numbers, 3 of them felt flaky, 1 Insta-date that didn't go anywhere. But the point is, I could do it. It didn't feel like this huge deal. It was just another day of grinding. Now fast forward. I took almost a year off, and coming back, even doing a handful feels tough. It's like all the muscle memory disappears. And that's the thing with cold approach. It never really feels normal, especially if you're introverted or out of practice. William James, one of the early psychologists, said something like, "We are spinning our own fates." And that hits me because momentum is a fate. Back then, I had momentum. Now I'm trying to rebuild it, and it feels like pushing a heavy rock at first. Napoleon Hill said, "Don't wait. The time will never be just right." That's another one I have to remind myself of. Because when you've been away from approaching, you keep telling yourself, "I'll start again when I feel better, or when I have more time, or when I'm in the mood." But the mood never comes. You just have to start again, even if it feels awkward. In 2021, I was treating this like training. I didn't ask myself, do I feel like it? I just went. I logged the reps. And some days, 45 approaches felt like a bad day. But that was because I had rhythm. I was in it. Today, being rusty, 5 or 10 approaches feels like climbing a hill. And that's okay. James Allen, in As a Man Thinketh, said, "You cannot travel within and stand still without." Basically, the change starts inside. Even deciding to get out of the house, deciding to warm up, that's the first win. I've also realized approaching is never going to feel natural. Most people walk around in their own world, looking at their phones. So walking up to a stranger and starting a conversation always has that edge. But Emerson said, "Do the thing, and you shall have the power." Confidence comes after the action, not before. So the way I think about rebuilding now is pretty simple. First step is just getting outside, even for 20 minutes. Warm up with little interactions, even with people you're not attracted to. Asking for directions, saying something small. Accept that rejections and awkwardness are part of the price. Andrew Carnegie put it this way: anything worth having comes with a price, and the price is always paid in advance. And that's exactly what those first shaky conversations are. When I think back to 2021, it wasn't talent that let me do 45 in a day. It was rhythm. Day after day, I was willing to feel uncomfortable until it stopped bothering me. That's what I'm working on again now. So if you've been out for months, or a year like me, don't be surprised if it feels heavy again. That's normal. It doesn't mean you lost it. It just means you're at the start of building momentum again. And once you get moving, it snowballs. 5 approaches turns into 10. 10 into 20. Then before you know it, you look back and realize you've done 45 in a single day. So I guess my point is, don't wait for it to feel natural. Don't wait for the perfect day. Just start. Even if it's 1 approach, or even just showing up at the spot. Do the thing, and the power comes after.